Hello, we are the Catastrophe Care Kit for Kids team from Readington Middle School.
Thank you for allowing us to present.
The Catastrophe Care Kit for Kids empowers kids to help during a natural disaster.
My name is Natalie. In my future, I hope to study architecture, and I was in charge of project planning and sustainability.
Hi, I'm Chris, and I'm going to be a future vet, and I was in charge of research and development.
My name is Dylan. I hope to be a future engineer in the military, and I was in charge of science and engineering.
And hi, I'm Andrew. In 10 years, I'm going to be an environmental engineer. I was in charge of user experience, technology, and branding. Unfortunately, our fabulous Amelia, who was in charge of regenerative design, could not make it here today. Remember, don't be scared, be prepared. So our challenge to fix natural disasters. This year alone, Hurricane Michael and Florence devastated the southern eastern coast of the U.S. 2017 was the costliest year ever for the U.S., costing $306 billion in damages. This year, Hurricane Michael is estimated to cost $10 billion in damages. There's a human cost too. Lives disrupted and lost. Families are uncertain and kids are often afraid. But we think kids can help too.
Everyday human behavior creates a lot of waste. The whole idea behind Care Kit for Kids is to reduce waste and puts waste to a good use, because kids care.
Our solution, the Catastrophe Care Kit for Kids. It's a multi-purpose, backpack full of hands-on fun. It's educational too. Kids can be helpful before, during, and after a natural disaster. First responders like police and fire departments rush to provide help. Our Care Kit helps families prepare. Kids help providing portable shelter, warmth, comfort, and more.
Our project consists of only upcycled and recycled materials to promote sustainability.
One of the most important parts of our Care Kit is the backpack. It is made from fused plastic bags that holds everything, and it also includes a waterproof poncho.
I reverse engineered a broken solar light into a portable lantern.
I created a solar oven out of a pizza box.
It also includes a cotton cloth that's been reinforced with beeswax to make it stronger.
We also have a PVC pipe build kit that you can create things like a chair, a table, and even a tent. Since we worked on a multi-grade team, it was hard to meet at the same time, so we would have to share our ideas over paper, over whiteboards, and over the internet.
So over here you can see that we had a process, which is what we followed to create this whole invention, and so we all know what we were doing. These images, they show like how we were planning, what it's going to be, and this shows what the parts are going to be of it, and that way we know what's going on.
So we use a lot of steam, as you can see, in our invention.
Our experts that we met with was Mr. Kecker, and he was a rescue diver from Puerto Rico. We also met Mr. Fahey, and he helped us understand how the government helps locally. National experts that we met was Mr. Carbon, and he was an official from NOAA who helped us understand natural disasters and how they increase, and Mrs. Bernstein, and she was from FEMA, and she helped us understand also how the government helped.
So we had to rebuild our entire kit because our original is now in the Smithsonian because we won another competition. So we had to make lots of improvements, and so now we have an extra bag made out of an old chicken feed bag.
We have an insulated bag and waxed cloth.
We improved the board game idea.
We actually have our website we use. We have a new logo, branding, and fundraise campaign. So our business plan, our key partners, people like you, retailers and restaurants and grocery stores.
Our cost is zero depending on the relationships you have. Time is zero also. Key activities, key resources, tools in schools, customer relationships, channels, and revenue we all use to figure out.
So the Care Kit Kids movement supports eco-friendly schools and communities. We empower kids to care. We make a community of kids so that it's a big. So thank you for having us for Care Kit. This is really exciting to share too. Remember, don't be scared, be prepared. Woo!
That was good. Take a deep breath, guys. That was good. Good job, well done. So now it begins the questions from the judges. Would anyone like to begin? Yeah, pass it around.
Do you guys want to see, like, examine the bag closer? Okay, so we'll pass around some of the stuff. Here, Dylan, take the wax. Oh, okay, so this is our wax wand. You can see it's very sturdy. We use beeswax, oh, if you want to carry materials or use for food, like carrying food items. Yeah, it's an ancient Japanese art called furoshiki. So it's cloth beeswax. Yeah, and it reduces like the need of like plastic wrap.
How'd you guys know to use the term value proposition? Did you research like the canvas model, lean canvas model? Job well done.
So business and economics are one of the most important parts of invention.
This is our chalkboard. So if you want to write notes or any stuff like, or if you're learning something, then you can use that.
Any ideas on who you would first pitch the product to?
Ours is non-profit, so we're just gonna help build this Care Kit community and help out the school.
Schools, kids, like that's our main. Like these are educational, of course. We want to do that. So would you like to? Actually, a Care Kit kid, Amelia. She originally wasn't on our team, but we recruited her. But she created this amazing bag out of a chicken feed.
Well, I need to see it then.
I'd like to see the solar oven also.
And I think you guys are the first non-profit idea that we've been presented with, so that's something to say for us. That's good, guys.
The board game is based on something known as an empathy map, which you understand how people need to change over a natural disaster. So you spin the arrow on the top, and that will choose a person for you, and then you'll move around, interpret the situation that's going on, and then you'll screw your cap on. And it's to keep kids busy during natural disasters.
Would you guys like to see our website? It's www.carekitforkids.org. Here, we can get it. And like we said, kids can share and learn about other kids' ideas and make their own and share it and feel empowered like they can do something in a community.
All right, so this is legit. You guys are far off. So, what's going to be your first fundraising effort?
Well, we want to show kids in our school and community that like they can do what they want. A Care Kit could be anything. It could be from video games to, I don't know, art or whatever they want. But we want to go to those and maybe do, I don't know, like use it on a website.
Do you know what PayPal is?
Oh yeah, I know what PayPal is.
Okay, so get a link for PayPal on your website so people can start donating. And you can start making this.
And we were thinking more resources from companies like maybe ShopRite that can help us with these. This is our backpacks made of all plastic bags, 100% plastic bags.
We wouldn't do a PayPal because it's all about stretching kids' thinking and building their own Care Kit, so we have the instructions set on our website.
Yeah, to guide them. Do any judges have any questions?
Well, even if you didn't want to raise money to produce the care kit, you would raise money to teach people, to have outreach, to expand access to this information so that more people would know about you and be able to produce the kit.
We also wanted to have to get more different types of tools into schools, like more like 3D printers and different tools to help kids learn in different ways instead of just sitting in a classroom. It's more hands-on activities, more projects.
Also,
kids like to do those instead of just sitting down.
We're based on the regenerative process, and that's where you use recyclables, and that will save money to buy tools that you can use more recyclables, and that will stretch the thinking far beyond just buying something from the store. And we hope one day that all schools become eco-friendly and based on the regenerative process.
She asked if they have an Interact club in your school.
No, but I mean,
is there like a set items or certain items that every kid, or is it just more supplies?
Well, on the website we have all the instructions to make all this stuff. So really you could do as much as you want or the least you want. So really you get to choose how much you want.
In the workings, we actually have a senior care kit to help senior well-being so they could feel active and feel like they're part of their community still when they're maybe 80, 90 years old.
Well, excellent job, guys. Thank you for presenting. It was a pleasure listening to it all. Round of applause.
We're here at the Steam Tank Finals with some middle school students from Readington Township Middle School. And they're going to talk about their Catastrophe Care Kit for kids. But first I'll have them introduce themselves.
hi, I'm Christopher.
I'm Dylan.
I'm Natalie Betterman.
And I'm Andrew Leibowitz.
And what year are you guys?
Well, actually, I started this in middle school in 8th grade, but now I'm in high school.
Okay. Are you all the same?
No,
We're all 7th graders besides Natalie.
Okay. So you've been working on this for a little over a year now.
Yes.
So what is the Catastrophe Care Kit? Who wants to explain what it basically is?
Sure. So basically, it's like an eco-friendly game survival kit. You can make it yourself, and it pretty much helps you through a natural disaster, through things that everyone has and that may not be eco-friendly, but you can reuse it, give it a second life to make it something a lot better.
And you have a couple of prototypes here with us, and it comes in a backpack, I understand, right? So is this the prototype? The original, I understand, is in the Smithsonian. So that's the prototype?
Yes.
Well, it actually works. This is actually a working one. Yeah. So kids will make it themselves, and they'll use it in their everyday life, hopefully.
It includes many parts. My part that I'm holding right now is a waxed cloth that is good for carrying food supplies.
We also have a solar oven to help heat things up and help kind of get some bacteria and stuff out of water.
Now, what inspired you to come up with this idea?
Well, so my teacher, Miss Freeman, she told me about this competition and asked me who I wanted to target, and I said kids. So she also suggested the idea that it be eco-friendly, so that's where we came up with the idea that it would be like plastic bags, things everybody has, and that may be a little too excessive and may pollute areas, so we turned it into this.
Okay, and this is developed for when there's a catastrophe, a flood, a hurricane, a tornado, that those people who are homeless or without power.
Yes. It's made for the people that don't have the things that they need to survive because their homes got disrupted and destroyed from the natural disaster, and they need something else to help them stay alive.
Okay, and so how did you feel? There's 400 entries. That when you found out you made the finals, how did you find out?
We've heard a call from Steam Tank, and it was pretty exciting. We were all waiting for the call to happen, and our teacher, Miss Freeman, got the call. Everything stopped, and we're like, "Is that them?" And she's like, "Yeah." And then we got the call, and we were so happy and excited.
And then they had to relay it to you because you weren't in the school anymore, right? Okay, that's great. Well, here are the students from Readington Township Middle School with the Catastrophe Care Kit.